team and said, hey, that was pretty good. What do you want to do? We said, hey, why not keep growing? Be a little crazy. So we put it out there. We started talking about $500 million, and we said, $400 million would be doubling the company again. Who does that? Right before I walked out here, Zach was sitting with me, and he knew I'd gotten a little wound up taking pictures and going around the room before lunch, and so he was trying to get my mind right, and he said, hey, they just posted at the Tampa Bay Business Journal your acceptance speech, and we were messing around with Kate on the PR team because we had been up there and accepted one, and we'd won 4 or 5, and we're really excited about it, and we're being very blessed, but we like to mess with Kate a little bit, so we said, Zach and I said, we're going to change this one. She goes, what? And we say, well, we're kind of tired of winning. We're winning everything. We're winning all the time. But it's just fun to be a winner. And Kate was like... So what we really did, though, is we went out there and did say, we do enjoy winning. All of us enjoy winning in life. The great thing is we're full of winners in this room. And the great thing is we live in a land and times. When I was teaching school, there was a ceiling on the most money I could make. And we used to have fun. We just had a town hall at our office on Thursday to get ready for you coming in. And we did a little happy dance, celebrating. We had some new people just joined us. They had to do a little happy dance. And we have fun. And I told the guys afterwards, I said, this used to frustrate me in teaching because there'd be 3 classes in a row teaching geometry. And my class would have 50 kids and the other 2 would have 20. Because we had so much fun and grew so much, they all wanted to be in my class. But I didn't get paid any more money. There was a ceiling. Here, there's no ceiling. You want to have fun? You want to be innovative? There's no roof. We will pay you as much as you want to go out and do. So we moved the company down here. We're excited. We're thinking, yeah, we can double again. And we did it. Mission accomplished. Boom. So now, we started this year, and we said, 2014, this one team, one mission is going pretty good. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep supporting each other. Let's keep working hard together. Together, we're better. Together, we can do more. But let's go after the billion-dollar brand. Now, some people don't like to speak that because some companies have gotten close and they fell away. They got close, they fell away. We said we're not afraid of that. We like being a little different, we like being a little crazy, and we're just crazy enough to think we can do it. Now, we need a tremendous team, so we've been putting a tremendous team together at corporate. We needed tremendous leadership, and look at this VIP section. This section is more than our conference for the first 10 years. They said, we want to lead. We're ready. Put us in here. And then our whole team is saying, we're going to show them the It Works flag, the It Works brand, the It Works way. And we're going to go out this. And how are we going to do it? We're going to stay focused. I've been saying all year, you got to know your target. If you don't know where you're going, you can't get there. You can't say to your GPS, get me there. You have to tell them where you're going.
Yes.
And then it gets you there. Same thing here. If it's diamond, if it's double diamond, if it's triple, if it's a money amount, I need $1,000 a month to just be able to pay off some bills, or hey, I want to go full time, or I want control of my time so I can be at home with my family. I get to choose. It's staying focused. It's being intentional with your time. And it's working our system. It's not changing the system. It's not wondering what other system. It's taking this proven system that went from 45 million in sales in a year to over 200 million in sales to over 460 million in sales to this year where we're building the billion-dollar brand. Now, some of you, I know you're new, you're saying, what in the world is this system? It's not complicated. It's blitz.
Wrap.
Then it's wrap. It's easy. And then it's the same for everyone because we
Repeat.
it. So we blitz,
Wrap.
we repeat. Our system isn't complicated until people complicate it. Keep it simple. You know, the greatest thing is whether you were a new DT standing up here saying it's my first time here, to a veteran that's been here for a while, an ambassador, a black diamond. When we ask them what do, they say, we blitz, we rap, we repeat it. We don't reinvent. We just stick to it. You know what happens? We can duplicate that, and people can grow. Now, we're talking one system, and we're talking about how we're going to achieve this billion-dollar brand. And it's the same way that we started the company. We started the company, we said, what are we going to do? And we said, let's start with one. Let's start with one and start building this company. You know, Pam and I, Cindy, Steve Reyes is here, and Doug's here. You know, we had some strategy meetings, and we do the same thing we encourage you to do. We looked in the mirror and said, if it's going to get done, that's who's going to do it. When we met Rusty, he said, you guys going to be here in 10 years? We said, yes, we are. And we're going to do it the right way. We're going to build a foundation. And, our brochures, and, we don't even really worry about brochures today, but your website, your brochures, there were companies that had the finest, best-looking brochure you've ever seen. I call them big hat, no cattle syndrome. They had a great look to them, but nothing with it. And we said, let's build the foundation. Let's build the foundation so when they come, we can take care of it. And so we started doing that. Now, this July green carpet, I've been telling our team, I've been telling you, I feel like it's halftime right now. I feel like it's halftime. We were at conference, it seems like yesterday, but we were up there in Tampa, we had a good time, and we went out there and you guys went to work. All those promotions. Who's promoted since conference to another level? That's amazing. You went out and did it, but you know what? It's halftime right now. And we could say, hey, it's been a good year, I really did good, I'm just going to kind of check out the rest of the half. You don't win that way. You know, when I was coaching and I'd be in the locker room at halftime, I'd be trying to give that, here's what we need, a few tweaks we need to do. And here's a little bit, we got to guard this guy a little better, we got to shoot a little better, we got to take a little better shot, got to pass the ball a little bit. We can do this. We can win this. That's what I'm telling you right now. You guys got the vehicle here. We got to do a little tuning up, a little bit here, to help you get down here. And to help you guys become totally financially free. See, here's a problem, and I know you guys just listen for a minute, because you're going to be like, really, that's a problem? But just listen for a minute. Here's the problem. We were talking at the 25 top earners, and a lot of the money they're making right now, they could have been financially free before what they were doing when they got into It Works. We had nurses, we had teachers, we had people own their own business. What they were making, we went around the room and they all told what they were making then, a year. And almost every one of them was making more than that in a month. So, you guys are going, what's the problem? Here's the problem. Once the mind expands, it don't go back. We got people building new houses. We got people building pools. We got people taking vacations they've never taken before. Now debt-free means, Mark, we better keep this going the next 5-6 years because we need to bank a little bit. So, good news is Pam, Cindy, and I, Dave, we still got a lot of things on our dream board. So you feel pretty good that we're going to keep taking it to the next level. And so today I want you thinking, I want this group going, hey, I want that. I want that financial freedom. Not one person at the top earners dinner in that 3-month span has made less than $100,000. Think about that. That's the kind of leadership, top earners, and that's what's capable. Are you guys ready for some of that? It starts now. It starts with a line and you saying, this is me, I'm going to do it. This is the second half of the season, and it starts with one. Now, quick story here. We got the life of a networker. Cindy and I was teaching school. Our heart's desire was to keep her at home with the kids, but we were having to do a lot of extra stuff to try to make ends meet. And when we found this industry, got kind of excited about it. You could hope again, you could dream again. When I was teaching, I was trying to work on a house in summertime. I was doing camps in the summertime to make extra money. I was hoping that I'd get enough tax refund back that we could pay off whatever broke that year. Was it the refrigerator? Was it the car? What was that? With this, you got to dream again. Are some of you learning not to just dream a little, but actually starting to dream? Isn't that exciting? You know, you have your ups and downs. People say no, people say yes. You promote, you get close, you don't quite promote. You have that rap party where it's packed and rocking, you're excited. You have that rap party where nobody comes, and it's a training again. That's the ups and downs. In the beginning, you're like, hey honey, I gotta go to a rap party tonight, I know we're sacrificing. In the end, you start going, I'm investing. I'm investing in my family, I'm investing in myself. I'm investing because I'm getting that freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of finances. And then we all realize we're just looking for a few people like you and me. And that's the life of a networker. Now, the only thing about that is we have to work with the masses, the crowds, other people. You know, you come here, you get pretty excited. You're with like-minded people. You're seeing people that have run the 4-minute mile, accomplished it, and you're like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And then you go out the doors, and we got to deal with the masses. Well, let's talk about the rhythm of the masses. Here's the masses. Here's what they do. They're on a different clock. They start the year with New Year's resolutions. Tuesday, need more money. Going to drop some weight. They're all excited about that. Now we like that here at Works because we offer both of that, and we're working with our conference, and so we do a big jump. And then 2 months later, they tell me the gyms are kind of empty. People made the resolution, but they don't stick very long. Spring break's coming, so they're starting to put on spring clothes, and that's good for us because they all want to rap. But then soon after that, it's summer. Kids come home, so now they got barbecues, they're going to the beach, they got summer vacation, family reunions, and then all of a sudden the kids are back in school, and all of a sudden it's the holidays, and then it starts all over again. That's what the masses do. Now, we have to learn to work with the masses. We have to realize when we walk out that door and we're all excited, they're not going to change for us. We've got to figure out how to work with them. See, I know you guys are different because you're here today. The masses are probably at the beach, they're at the tiki hut, they're on vacation, but they got to go back to a life and figure out how to pay for the barbecue or the vacation. Whereas you're here today saying, I'm investing in myself. I'm investing to take control of my life. So we're going to talk right now on what do we do to work with the masses. Well, it starts with one. You've been hearing that a lot this week. We've been doing that on purpose. We came around that stage and had that celebration for those of you that went out there and started with one and got that accomplished. So I'm going to give you the secret today. If you want to grow your business, if you want to take it to a whole nother level, if you want to double it, triple it, grow it, take it to a
whole nother level.
Oh, you're sleeping on me a little bit. We're getting to the good part here. You ready? You want to take it to a whole nother level? Then how we do it is we got to move the masses. Now, how do we do that? Well, when we leave here today, we're going to realize the masses are doing what they're doing. They don't realize they're in that cycle every year. They don't realize, they're calling barbecues, family reunions, going to the beach, kids are home, life. We call it a distraction. They're distracted right now. That person that last week signed up and said, woo, I'm going to be ambassador, and they're not here today. You're like, what happened? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take it in little chunks. You think what just happened this week ago, we paid out commissions. Over 70,000 people earned a commission. If we got all of them to sponsor one, we'd blow it up. I mean, your numbers would be off the charts. Anyone diamond and above, if everyone on your team got one, your bonus check would be like, woo! So, you know, we already got the most generous compensation plan. Then we threw in the good bonus, get out of debt. Now we're going to talk about going back to that team this month and saying, look, we know the masses are in summer. We know what's going on. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with one. You know, and you say, well, how do we do that? Well, you're at the soccer game with the kids, and you see that parent that you're like, wow, they'd be good at this. They'd be really good. It's blitzing them. You're on vacation right now, and you're at the beach, and you're talking to some people, and they're like, really? You're paying cash for your vacation? You're like, yeah, third one this month. And you give them that blitz card. You know, that family reunion. We all got that crazy cousin. You're thinking to yourself, I really don't want to work with them all the time, but they would be really good at this. You know, it's that one at a time. You know, hard to believe, but real soon, the next month, school's starting again. You got the PTA or PTO meetings going on. You're looking, going, wow, they'd be good, they'd be good. So we're going to go back to the masses. We're going to go back to our teams. You know, think about this for a minute. I just said 70,000 people got a check last month. Earn their check with It Works here. Sometimes I used to talk, you know, we'd have strategy sessions. I'd say, hey, if someone's not building, you know, it's easier to give birth than raise the dead. Just go sponsor someone new. Don't worry. This 70,000 aren't dead people. They're people who got a check this month. If we work with your teams, and if you're just starting and you only have one on that team, it's working there. You start with one and help your team do one. If we gave a reason for everyone on your team, a reason to just get one, they're going to want to miss out on what we're about to do. And what we're going to do is take your business to a whole nother level. I want you focused. I want you focused on what your target is. When you leave here, if it's diamond, double, if it's double your income, triple your income, if it's, I'm not following the masses. I'm going my own way. This is going to help us do it. And we're going to do it by helping all our teams. Just one. Just starts with one. And if you'll commit to me, it starts with one. Hey team, Mark Pentecost here, standing at the Freedom Wall, the It Works Freedom Wall. You know, I look at this and people are talking about what they want on their dream board. Paying off debt, paying off credit cards, paying off credit cards. You know, I think back when Cindy and I was teaching, she was at home with our kids, and credit card debt was such a burden. And we couldn't figure out how to pay it off. And here at It Works, we got good bonuses, and it stands for get out of debt. We got so many people going debt-free, people going full-time with our company. But you know how I am. I like to take things to a whole nother level. So you know what? Starting right now until August 31st, I'm challenging you to do one thing. To build your business starts with one. I want you adding one new team member and one new customer to your team before August 31st. If you do that, we're going to enter you in a drawing. We're going to randomly pick 20 people that we pay off their credit card debt up to $20,000. So what do you do? Start with one. Look at your team. Make sure that you're in that drawing. End of the month, after August 31st, 20 people, one could be you. All right, so let me give you the philosophy here. We've got a great